In cybersecurity, the game's always on, right? It's this constant back and forth. The good guys build a wall, the bad guys find a way over, under, through.
Yeah, it's like a digital arms race.
Totally. And recently, Ivanti, they're a big name in IT software. Tons of companies use their stuff.
Right. IT management, security, you name it.
Exactly. So Ivanti's been in the spotlight because of some pretty concerning vulnerabilities, and we're going to deep dive into that today, break it down, especially what it means if you rely on Ivanti products.
And what's interesting here is how these vulnerabilities are being exploited. It's like a chain reaction. It kind of starts with this flaw that Ivanti actually, they patched it back in May. It's called CVE 2024-8963.
Okay, so hold on. Patched in May, but still causing trouble. That's like, I don't know, fixing a leaky faucet and then finding out the pipes are still messed up.
In a way, yeah. It's like they boarded up the front door, but attackers found a hidden passage. And this isn't just any old vulnerability. This one's serious. It's on CISA's known exploited vulnerabilities list. It's the cybersecurity equivalent of a most wanted list.
Oh, okay. So we're not talking about some, theoretical thing here. This is the real deal. So CVE 2024-8963, it's like the entry point. How are they chaining it to these new discoveries?
Well, once they use that to get in, they then take advantage of three newly discovered vulnerabilities. Essentially, one lets them run their own code, basically hijacking systems.
Oh, no.
Another one gives them, it's like remote control, think digital puppet master.
Yikes.
And the last one, this one helps them slip past any other security measures in place. It's a multi-step attack, which is always more concerning.
Definitely. So let's talk impact for a sec. Who's most vulnerable here? Who needs to be hitting that, update button like their cybersecurity depends on it?
The main target here is users of Ivanti's cloud service appliance, their CSA. Specifically, versions 4.6 patch 518 and earlier, they're the ones that need to pay really close attention.
Okay, so older versions, got it. But there's always a but, isn't there?
With the silver lining, I guess, is those three new vulnerabilities, they need admin privileges to exploit.
So regular users might catch a break.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
It lessens the risk for them directly, but
But it's still a good reminder to be cautious, right? Speaking of which, for our listeners who are using these Ivanti products, what can they do right now to protect themselves? Aside from updating, obviously.
right. So update, that's number one, always.
Uh-huh.
But also, Ivanti recommends going in and checking for anything suspicious, like any weird admin accounts or activity that just seems off.
Kind of like checking your bank statements for those random, like, $1.50 charges.
Exactly. Something doesn't look right, investigate it.
And good security software can be a lifesaver here, right?
Yeah, for sure. Endpoint detection and response tools, EDRs, it's like having security cameras for your software.
Yeah.
They're constantly looking for and blocking anything suspicious before it becomes a full-blown crisis.
So this Ivanti situation, it's like a huge wake-up call. Cybersecurity isn't a set it and forget it kind of thing, is it?
Nope, definitely not. This just shows how attackers, they're constantly evolving. They're looking for any way to chain vulnerabilities together, turn one small thing into a master key, a layered approach to security that's essential.
You can't just rest on your laurels, even after releasing a patch. It makes you wonder if we can ever really be ahead of the game,
Right.
Or if it's just the nature of the beast. Anyway, something to ponder. For now, if you're listening and you use Ivanti products, go check for updates. Seriously, like right now. All right, that wraps up our Ivanti deep dive. Until next time, stay safe out there.